Have you been grinding away at your business, expecting growth to just happen? Or maybe you set big targets, but those goals still feel like a distant dream. I get it. I've been there too. You watch all these business success videos, invest in masterclasses, or even try some trendy strategies. Yet, hitting those targets still seem out of reach. So, what's missing? Well, it might be something you've overlooked, heard about, or thought wasn't that important. It's one key piece that business owners often ignore, and that's data. Yes, data. Data is one part of business that is often underrated. It can be the tool you need to finally move the needle on your business. Let's dive into how understanding and using data can make all the difference. Hi, I am Amaka, a data analyst with extensive experience in uncovering insights and solving problems across retail, finance, and even healthcare. But today I am here to help you, the small business owners, turn your data into real business power. Whether you're drowning in spreadsheets or just starting to track sales on sticky notes, I'll show you how to use data to boost growth, streamline operations, and make smarter decisions. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's make your data your business best friend. Trust me, you don't need a degree for this. Sometimes we wonder why small businesses are thriving, while others seem to barely hang on. As a data analyst, I have had the privilege of working with numerous businesses across the continent, helping them to use data to scale and succeed. In this episode, we'll be diving into why data is not just a tool, but a game changer that can transform your business from merely surviving to truly thriving. From identifying customer preferences to fine-tuning operations, data-driven strategies are the secret weapon for unlocking growth. Imagine this. You're running your business like a superhero, flying by the seat of your pants. Maybe it's a cafe somewhere in Nairobi or a clothing store somewhere in Accra. Trusting your instincts, and then the end of the month sales report hit you like a plot twist no one saw coming, and you're left wondering, what just happened? That's the thing about instincts. Don't get me wrong, instincts work, but they can also be unpredictable. Which brings me to today's main event. In one corner, we have instincts, the heavyweight champion of guessing. In the other corner, we have data, the lightweight with knockout power. Who is going to help you win the business battle? Some of you might say, I trust my gut, it's never failed me. But has it really never failed you? Relying solely on your gut feelings is like calling the gut feelings hotline. You might get an answer, but it's probably not the one you want. But here is the good news. With data, you can become the real superhero in your business, armed with the power of knowledge. Making decisions without data is like trying to bake a cake without a recipe. Sure, you might end up with something edible, but it's just as likely you will end up with a disaster no one wants to touch. As someone who has been in this data business, I have seen how it gives entrepreneurs the ability to make informed, strategic decisions. Let me tell you, data can be the difference between staying stagnant and scaling up. So, let's talk about how data can transform your business. Identifying trends. I once worked with a small retail shop in Lagos that was struggling to manage its inventory. Let's say her name was Tola. One of the biggest challenges Tola told me she was having in business was overstocking items. that didn't sell and running out of popular ones. She wanted to know how to avoid overstocking. So, we began by tracking her sales data, noting each product category, sales volume, and peak periods. We used just an Excel sheet and was consistent for a while. Here is what we discovered. Some items had clear seasonal peaks, like holiday gift items that spiked in December for Christmas. We also saw weekend spikes for essentials as customers prepped for the week. She was aware of these seasonal peaks and spikes in some of her products, but still struggled to accurately forecast her needs. With the insights from her data, Tola saw clearly what she was missing. She could prepare in advance, stocking up on popular items before peak demand, avoiding excess on slower moving products and adjusting her marketing around slower days. This data-driven approach transformed her inventory management. Tola avoided wasting funds on products that just sat on shelves and ensured she was always ready for high demand periods. Her cash flow improved and customers were happier, knowing they would find what they want in stock. Data allowed the business owner to plan better and avoid overstocking or understocking products. Data helps you spot these trends, ensuring you make the right business moves at the right time. Understanding customers. Understanding your customers is the key to growth, whether you're selling in person or online. Take this small bakery I worked for example. So, this guy reached out to me, looking to expand but wasn't sure where to start. I asked if he could share any data reflecting how he's been running his business. He mentioned having 2 years worth of sales receipts and a wealth of customer feedback collected on websites. We started digging into customer feedback, analyzing the sales data, and we noticed a trend. Customers were increasingly asking for healthier, low sugar and gluten-free options. The sales data backed it up, showing a higher purchase rate for their healthier items. Armed with these insights, the bakery shifted its strategy. They expanded their menu to include more healthy focused options like whole grain bread, low sugar treats, and highlighted these items in their promotions. The results were impressive. Within a few months, they doubled their customer base, attracting both existing and new customers looking for healthier choices. Optimizing operations. This can be a game changer, especially for service-based businesses. A small logistic company I also worked with were struggling with inconsistent delivery times, leading to a surge in customer complaints. And you know what happens when customers complain? Churn begins to happen. They lost a huge amount of revenue. When they reached out to me, the first thing I did was to detect the problem. I started by tracking key operational data points, including delivery times, routes, and driver schedules to understand exactly where delays were happening. It quickly became clear that certain routes were causing bottlenecks and some drivers were overscheduled while others had downtime. This was achieved through visualizing their operational data by plotting simple graphs. With this new information they had, they could adjust schedules and reassign routes based on the data, which streamlined the entire delivery process. These targeted adjustments reduce delivery time variability, leading to fewer complaints and better customer satisfaction. With just a few driven data tweaks, the company saved both time and money, turning operational inefficiency into increased profits. Data can help reveal the small inefficiencies that, when fixed, make a big difference to your bottom line and customer loyalty. Measuring success. Measuring success is crucial, especially when it comes to marketing spending. I collaborated with a fashion boutique that wanted to evaluate the effectiveness of a social media campaign they had heavily invested in. Their goal was to compare the campaign performances with the resulting sales. As the returns were falling short of their expectations, they were ready to give up on ads altogether, thinking they just didn't work. When I stepped in, I took a closer look at the data, analyzing ad performance, audience demographic, and engagement metrics. The data revealed a simple yet powerful insight. Their ads were reaching the wrong audience, targeting general viewers rather than potential customers, actually aligning with their brand. I refined the targeting, focusing on audiences who had shown interest in similar products and fashion style. With these adjustments, their reach hit the mark, and sales saw a 50% boost, while their customer base expanded significantly. Data doesn't just tell you what's going wrong, it shows you how to improve. By measuring campaign performances, you get a clear view of where is effective and make smarter, more targeted decisions that maximize your marketing impact. What data are you ignoring? The key question I want you to ask yourself today is, what data are you ignoring that could be the key to your business' next big breakthrough? Data isn't just numbers on screen. It's a roadmap that leads to better decisions and bigger growth. Whether it's identifying new trends, improving customer experiences, or optimizing operations, data is your strongest ally in unlocking the full potential of your business. For those businesses already collecting data, here is an important question. What are you actually doing with the information you have at your disposal? And for those who are only gathering basic contact details, like phone numbers, did you know that you can and should be collecting far more? If all you're doing is sending out birthday reminders or occasional texts to stay on your customers' radar, you're missing a huge opportunity. Simply reminding customers that you exist isn't enough. Data can offer you so much more valuable insights that can help you tailor your services, enhance customer satisfaction, and drive real growth. In the next episode, we'll explore how to identify key business questions and discover whether to find the data that answer them. Trust me, this journey is just getting started, and the next steps will take you even deeper into how data can fuel your business success. So, what's one area of business that could benefit from a closer look at data? Whether it's your sales, customer preferences, or operational inefficiencies, there's always something to learn. And that knowledge is your ticket to unlocking growth. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. If you're facing challenges with data collection or have topics you would like me to treat in future videos, I'll consider hosting it in the next session. If you're interested in consulting with me on how to use data to scale your business, just mention it in the comments and my team will reach out to you. If you found my video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Until then, stay tuned and let's unlock growth together.